Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Woo. Hello.
Hi.
How's it
Hello.
going?
Good.
Good.
We're being chased.
No, you're not being chased. You're being
Or being
ambushed.
charged.
There's a difference. Yes, you're being charged.
My mistake. Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Seriously, girl. Like, the
Can I help
second
you?
I hit the
You
recording
need
button,
something?
literally the second I hit record and say hi, she's like, "Let's play." I'm like, "But no."
Look, you pushed play. You have to expect.
These things to happen, yes. Would someone like to give a recap of last week, week before last? I mean, nothing really of note happened, perhaps?
No, not
I think
much.
we had a beach day. We found an oasis in
A
the
bottle
desert.
episode.
We just chilled out. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Would you like me to do a recap?
You know, Alora, I will never say no to you doing a recap.
Okay.
Especially because that generally means no one else would do the recap.
Alrighty. So, I think there was something about going. Why am I Irina?
That's
weird.
next
Anyway,
one. Just as we were playing Barovian Village.
Uh-huh. Except it's not playing.
Yeah.
So there was something about going out, talking to a big worm or something. Nope, not talking. It was being eaten by a big worm. Yep. The unicorn was like, "Yeah, I'll chill with you." Baboom, stop being upset as upset. He joined us. And Ross and Robin and Amelia walked out into the middle of the desert and were like, "Hey, you big, stupid worm, bitch baby, come at me." And a worm popped up and it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat you." And then it turned out, nope, that was the worm. And so the actual, for really real Cinderma came and fucking ate that bitch. And we were like, oh. Okay. So, we were like, all right, change of plan, a wormception. I'm pretty sure that's just cannibalism. So Amelia and Ross and Robin were like, shit, we need to get this thing's attention, and so they got its attention, and then it was just like, you know what, I'm gonna play with you because I'm not hungry right now. And we kept trying to, like, Ross was like, "Oh, mighty Cinderma, big god dude who's awesome and amazing, do the thing so that we might be blessed." And it was just like, fuck you. And then Robin tried to do a stabby and was like, "Hey, just eat us." And it was just like, no. And then Amelia was like, "Hey, you fucking bitch, you little bitch. What's wrong? You can't eat 3 little people? Oh, you're such a little bitch, aren't you? Who's the little bitch?" And it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat you." And so that's how we got inside the worm. And it was very dark and very burny, as was to be expected. As we were being swallowed by the worm, Weary realized that she could have cast freedom of movement on us, and that was a big aha moment.
I'm still mad about that.
It's okay. We'll have it for later. The next time we try to get eaten alive by.
You go back to the Shawanti and they're like, "Yes, but if you want to be, like, super duper totally Shawanti."
If you want to be like the top tier elite Shawanti, then you can, no. So there was a lot of stabbies and a lot of vampiric touch. Beforehand, Amelia had buffed the absolute shit out of Robin's HP. she had resistances on herself, and so did Ross, and we did our best to claw our way out rather than just poofing out, because Robin wants to be fancy, and Amelia and Ross want to support him. And so eventually we managed to stabby our way out. Well, Robin managed to stabby his way out. At one point, he almost made the Cindermaw throw up, which would have been epic, but no, it's safe. So he managed to wiggle his way out once he had cut it open, and then he pulled a Ross out who was chained to him, and then there was a couple of seconds where Amelia was a little bit stuck. It's really unfortunate, but it's fine. But eventually, Robin got her out, and the Cindermaw was just kind of sitting there on the sand, like, "Fuck all of you." Spat a little extra flame at us, and then fucked off. We went back over, and the unicorn was like, "Wow, I literally didn't have to do anything. That was, I feel a little bad about this. Have a heal," as Muiri's already pouring everything she has into us. The unicorn made an agreement with Muiri because she felt a little bad about sending us off to, well, sending specifically Muiri, but we're going to be tagging along this. Anyways, to go after a big scary demon and only having to sit around and watch us get eaten. And so she's just like, "Hey, if you need me at some point again, give a call, okay? Just one more extra little favor. There you go." Muiri's just like, "Yeah, I'll fucking take it." Robin made jokies about wanting to go back in again, and Amelia's like, "Long rest first," collapse onto sand, at which Rolf is just like, "How about fucking never?" And he did a whole shit ton of psychic damage with really uncomfy imagery, and she died for about 2 seconds, but she's surrounded by healers, so it's fine. And he did a chuckle and fucked off because the rest of the tickets faded away, and she had a bit of a mental breakdown. Van Gasterkin didn't really know what to do with that. Then we were like, "Hey, where the fuck do we go next?" And we believe Muiri messaged Thousand Bones and was like, "Hey, everyone's alive." And he's like, "Oh great, I'm so glad I'm getting both of my daughters back." And she's just like, "Everyone's alive." And he's like, "Oh. Gotcha." Because poor Satomi did not join us in the worm. She had a moment. It's a little much, facing down a god.
She said she'll catch the next bus.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Muiri. You can use freedom of movement then. Anyways, so yeah. After that, we all paired off onto our various mounts and such. I believe Baboom has fucked off back to his little dimension and is like, "Hey, when you go after that demon, I'm coming with you. Just saying. Don't fucking do it without me. Goodbye." And so now we are making our way downtown, walking fast. Phases pass. We're homebound. I don't know. Except it's not downtown. We're in the middle of a canyon. And there's a bunch of faces that are attached to monsters, I believe, that are looking to eat our faces. Or something of the like.
Muiri rolled really well for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. Good job. You guys are currently on your way to the Flameford camp.
Mm-hmm.
To talk to the Sun Shaman, complete the Trials of the Sun, which should be interesting. And when we last left the session, you were being ambushed by Ankegs. I asked you guys to put yourselves in some sort of traveling formation, and we're going to jump right into this as...
Real quick, I can't remember. Did I resummon Annika before we fucked off, or did we just go? I don't think I did.
I thought we had taken a short
Yeah, I
rest.
thought you took a
Yeah.
short rest, yeah. So I'd be willing to say yes, you probably have Annika with you.
Because I think that's one of the sole purposes that we had rested before we took
Okay,
off.
gotcha.
Was Ankeg on Aras's horse or on Portly?
Ankegs don't
Ankeg?
ride horses?
Akram is on your horse, though.
Why can't I add...
Alright, Akrams.
I mean, if Ankegs have learned to ride horses, you are all in trouble.
I'm sorry. Is
I have no
Akram
idea what that is.
on Aras's horse or on Portly?
He's on your horse.
Is
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, Portly can only support Van and
Too much armor.
Cool.
Rhea.
Alright.
Can you control Annika?
Where is she?
Can you not see her?
No. Did you
No.
put her on the wrong layer?
No, she's on the token layer. That's weird. That's super weird. Hang on, let me just re-add her.
I can pull her icon from her
Oh,
sheet.
no. Hang on. I saw what happened. Yeah, go ahead and pull her icon from her cheat sheet.
You fool.
There you go. And put her near you. Alright, so... as you guys are traveling through the desert, there's suddenly small little burrows of sand that seem to be approaching you, and suddenly out of the ground, 7 Ankegs burst out, ready to attack. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Oh, fuck me. Priya!
I am going to give you all the option. Would you like each Ankeg to have their own turn, or would you like them all to go at once?
Oof.
That feels like a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to answer that question.
Well,
Yeah.
considering that I think probably objectively it's worse if they all go at once, I'm just going to give them each a color, and that color will be their initiative color.
Sure.
So... Hang on. Helps if I go to the right thing.
Question, do I still have that weird extra HP from Miri?
You should last until... Well, from Weary, I don't know. How long does heroism last? Or how long does your spell last? Because the other one lasts
8
hours?
it lasts 8 hours, so yes.
I would say
Your hit
yes,
point
you would
maximum-
still have it, but just barely. Like, you'd have it for another hour or so. Alright, give me a second. Red, blue, green, orange, purple, pink,
You can do it.
and yellow. Alright, so red rolled a 4. They are technically ambushing you, but they do not get a surprise round, as obviously you could see them coming. At least enough to know they're coming in advance enough of a surprise round. So, no surprise rounds, just have to deal with them as they roll, which they're rolling incredibly low.
I don't know. Green seems like a go-getter.
Yeah, but he's the only one so far. Is this turning into Friday's game all over again?
Oh, I hope not.
What do you mean you hope not?
Because my character got down several times
Yeah, but
and added to his car collection.
How long did it take, though? You should have gone down like round 2, but because of my rolls, that fight went on way too long. All right, here we go.
Also, he's a level 1 barbarian with 16 HP. So.
Okay. So we got turn order, and Pink is first. Pink bursts out of the ground. They're going to. This one's going to go for Mwiri, as familiars aren't really things that you target per se. I'm not going to be.
Hey,
How
that
far
way.
off the
We're in
ground
the
are we,
air.
though?
Yeah, how far off the ground are you? That's a good question. How far would you normally travel? Wouldn't you travel about the same level as everyone else? Or would you travel high up?
About like 20 feet up.
Okay, well then we'll say that you guys are...
Perception.
Oh yeah, we'll say you're out of their range. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Da, 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 da. So then they're going to move to here. What's the range? No, actually. It's going to have to dash. He can just barely not make it. And that's Pink. Green, on the other hand, has no problems. They get right there. Rhea!
Help!
Wait, what?
What?
I'm being attacked.
Oh.
Yeah. 20 does not hit you, I believe, right?
It does.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, alright then. You take 8 slashing, 10 slashing, and 8 acid, and I need you... Well, and you are currently grappled until you make an
God.
escape check. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. This guy doesn't have to do his a dash move, because he has this little fun thing. Aras and Van Casterkin, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as it spits a stream of acid through you.
Yeah, but you already moved him.
Mm-mm. I need to play them like they'd be played, and besides, trust me, you don't want to get into that game as many times as I've let you guys do things. Well done, Aras. Then Casterkin. Let's see here. Dexterity
He has
save.
plus because Rhea.
Mm-hmm. So add... Well, not that you needed to add anything to that. So you guys will take half of this. You take 15 acid damage, both of you.
Half.
No, 15. That is... Oh, I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking. Take half of that. So take 7. 7 points of damage. And I just closed Van Casterkin's sheet for some reason. Good job, me.
GG.
Okay.
Alright. You currently only have, I think, 51 hit points, so minus 7 is 44. Alright. That's their turns. Robin.
He's going to stand carefully on the carpet, not to lose his balance, and aim down. And he's gonna shoot quite a distance away with a hand crossbow. He doesn't want to drag them down there.
Nope, I'm
fine.
afraid that's a miss.
Whew. That's it. Reloads.
Alright. Aras.
Yep. Okay. I am going to hand the reins to Satomi,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to start casting Bless. 30 feet. Okay. at second level, because that's the only level that I have left. So I can do 4 people. So it would be myself, Varric, Rhea, and Moiri? Or, sorry, Flack's on the ground. Flack. So all 4 of us would have Bless.
Gotcha.
And then I am... Yep, that's it. Reloading my gun, I guess, because that's all I can do. That's it.
Understood. Weird. Robin, I don't know why it didn't put you up at the top at first, but we'll do that from now on. I'm guessing because your dex is higher than theirs. Okay. That's your turn. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright. Flack. Well, Flack's got a big enemy in front of him. Flack's gonna scream wildly and attack it. First attack with the scimitar is a hit. And he whacks it for 8 slashing damage and attacks it one more time. And misses. But he does do 8 damage to it.
He would have Bless.
Yeah, no, that's not.
I don't think that would help.
No.
Yeah.
So, but still, it's 10 whacking damage. Okay. Next up is... Hang on. Yellow. Yellow is going to... Go to here. And Rhea and Flack, I need you guys to make a dexterity saving throw as it spits a stream of acid at you. Yep, you saved just fine. Flack is technically within 10 feet of you, so he will have a +5 to his +8. Yeah, so you both save, and you take half of this. So you both take 9 points of acid damage. Okay. That's its turn. Amelia, your turn.
So Annika is going to be on Robin for advantage, giving aid. And Amelia's the place within... Yes, so she's going to cast... 10 feet. Okay, so would she be able to cast a shatter that would catch both of these?
What's the range on Shatter?
It's a 10 feet
No, what's the
radius.
casting range?
Oh, 60.
Yeah, then, yeah, absolutely you could.
Okay.
They're like right next to each other.
Okay, just making sure. So she will throw that out. Do I have any? Oh, I do. Okay, cool.
No, you can't. On account it hurts my precious creatures.
That's unfortunate. So cast it at level 3. DC con save 17.
Con save. Alright. Con save for orange. Oh, I guess con save for both. Orange and purple. So...
Yep. So they both take 19 damage.
Very nice.
And turn.
Okay. Alright. Perfect. Varric. Varric actually can't do anything unless he jumps off of Portly, which would be a
Well,
terrible
he has
idea.
a spear, doesn't it? Doesn't that give him
Does a
10-foot
spear
reach?
let me check. Does a spear give you a 10-foot reach? Because that's exactly
I
what
would
he has.
think so.
Let me check.
Because it's considered a pole arm, isn't it?
I think you're right, actually.
Your pole arm and javelin, I think.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Give me a second here.
A spear, range thrown, versatile.
Yeah, it's only range thrown and versatile. I don't think it gives you extra.
No. You can throw it at them.
He could.
I mean,
He's
he
got a
also
bunch of
has
javelins
a.
that he can use.
He also
a
has.
javelin?
He doesn't have a javelin. He also has a longbow, but the problem with that is it's about to close on him, and he'd have to just drop his longbow.
Yeah, but Rhea right in front of him has javelins. Would he
Oh.
be able to grab one off of her?
Sure. Yeah, he could do that. What's a javelin's stats? Like, what's its thing? He'd be proficient in it. That's not a problem.
Javelin. It is a D6.
D6 damage.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's going to be just like a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
So he would throw. Okay, well, 25 and a 16 are both hits. So it's a D6 plus 2. So 11 points total. Still, not bad. 11 points total to the purple guy. Okay. Not horrible. Not horrible, actually. You now have 2 of your javelins stuck in the, pink guy's face.
Okay.
Murray!
Mary is going to send Majenko down to aid Rhea, and while he's down there, she's going to cast a touch spell through him. She is going to cast protection from energy type acid. The Rhea, you have resistance to acid damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
And you have aid, so enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Anything else, Murray?
That's it.
Alright. Satomi takes out her short bow and shoots at the pink one. And hits it. Doing 7 piercing. Yeah, look at that. A bard that can do something. I'm sorry, Triana. I didn't mean that.
Are you attacking my wife as well?
Shala's a trained assassin. I don't count that. Alright, purple. Purple's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to go here. Let me go ahead and move him to the back so that he's not covering you guys. And is going to attack. Well, I mean, he's got it. He might as well use it. He's going to throw an acid stream at Satomi and Flack. So I need them to roll dex saving throws. Both are within range of Rhea, which is nice. So that doesn't matter. That's a miss on Satomi's part. And on Flack, with his insane dex as it is, that is still a miss. Jesus. All right. Okay. So they both take 20 points of acid damage. Not ideal.
Nope.
Not ideal.
This is fine.
As that's almost half of Satomi's health.
Okay.
She's fine.
But on the bright side, they don't get to do that every round unless they roll really well. Akram's turn. Akram is old and frail and is not going to participate unless he absolutely has to. Does he have... Hang on, let me see if he has anything ranged. Oh, actually he does. His star knife is a magical returning star knife, so there's really no reason for him not to let it fly. Though I think he might actually be better off casting Cure Wounds as Satomi. yeah, he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Satomi. As fun as it would be to throw that star, probably better off healing the girl. So Satomi's back up a bit. Rhea, your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so 2 attacks on the green one.
Okay.
I'm going to use. Hold on, let me just double check what this takes. Fuck, where is it? Yeah, okay, so a bonus action to activate heaviness materia. And then 2 attacks with my Wapier. That one should be at advantage, just in case. Oh, but it's still a hit.
That's literally the same.
Yeah.
Definitely a hit, yes.
And 2nd attack would probably miss.
Is miss.
Okay,
Correct.
so 10 damage.
On green?
Ooh, hold on. That's the wrong amount of damage. 14.
Got you.
Yes, on green.
So, I can't math all of a sudden. Okay.
You can do it.
Okay. I got it. I mathed successfully. All right. Anything else for you?
And then I have a question of what would it take for me to pass a ring back to Satomi? Would that be an action or an object interaction?
To Satomi? You can't
Like,
reach Satomi,
Could
so
I
you'd have
pass
to.
it back to Aras and have her pass it on?
Yeah, you could do that. So, like on your turn, is it a ring that you have available freely? I'd consider that. So here's what I would say. I wouldn't really make that cost you an action or anything, but what would happen is you'd pass it to Aras, and then on Aras's turn, she'd have to pass it to Satomi, so then Satomi would have it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wouldn't make it cost you actions per se, as it's just less than a second to do it. But she won't get it until after Aras has her turn.
That's fine. Okay, so she would pass one over to Aras then and say, "Give this to Satomi, have her put it on."
Okay.
And then I would like to have Portly use the dodge action.
It's cursed, Aras. She gave you a cursed ring.
Shh, don't tell her.
Portly using the dodge action. Gotcha. All right.
And that's it.
Perfect. Okay. Red comes over here and shoots a line of green acid right down Aras, Satomi, and Akram. So, Aras, if you could roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
As Akram will roll one. Akram saves. Hey, look at you. He's not even in range of Rhea's treatment, and he still saves. At a -1, too. Satomi. Okay, so everyone saves. That's good. So you all take half of this. Oh my god!
Jesus.
That was almost
Fun.
max damage. So all of you take 15 points of damage. So Satomi's back down to 20. Akram, buddy, how much do you have? Oh, well, he's not terrible as far as health goes. He's down to 29.
This is fine.
Akram, use your Discern Lies ability on them. Sorry, I'm just looking at his character sheet, and he has in very big bold letters Discern Lies. Okay, so that's red. Orange. Oh boy, orange is kind of stuck here. You can't really get through. You know what? He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, you know what? He's just going to come around this way. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 60. So he's going to dash around like this. That's his whole turn. And Blue, just going to take a step up and fire a chain of acid right down where Rhea and Van Kasterkin is. So if I can get you both to give me a dexterity saving throw, please. I don't know why I rolled that twice. You both succeed. So you take half of this. So that would be 13. Thank you. 13.
So 13 divided by 2, 6?
No.
I
Oh,
have
yes,
this-
because you have... Yes, correct. 6 for you.
Thank you, Mori.
Mm-hmm.
welcome.
Let me go ahead and mark those who have used their acid, because a lot of them have. Okay. Good. All right. Robin, it's your turn.
Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and try and take another bolt, seeing that they're swarming in at the pink one.
Got you. The one that's been hurt. That's definitely a hit.
Yay! For 30 points of damage.
All right. This one's not doing so hot. Still up, but it's not doing so hot. Nice. You must have got it in his ear. Anything else, Robin?
That's it. It's
Okay.
just gonna up there.
Okay. Green one has Rhea in its claws, basically. It's grappled. So it has advantage on its attack against Rhea. 26. I assume hits, Rhea?
Mm-hmm.
And you take 24 points of 17 slashing and 7 acid. That is its turn. Pink. Oh, Pink's not doing so hot. It's going to focus on Flack, who's right there. So it is going to try and have you... Yeah, you've used your thing. It's going to try and bite Flack. Not with advantage, just normal. And 16. Flack, what's your AC? Your AC is 16. So that's a hit. And Flack is now grappled. And takes 9 slashing and 6 acid. So, ooh, Flack is not doing so hot either at 18 points of health left. That is Pink. Aras! Rhea's not looking too hot. Flack's not looking too hot. Satomi's not looking too... I mean, well, Satomi's looking hot, but, you know, she's damaged.
Yep. Okay. Crap. I'm gonna, hand the ring back to
Sure.
Satomi and say, put this on.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to shoot at the red guy in front of me.
Okay, alright. Lucky for you, doesn't cause any disadvantage. That's definitely a hit. 23 points of piercing damage.
And I'm also activating the second barrel as well. So another 14. Wow.
Alright. Yeah, really good roll.
And then Kitty is stepping up and attacking the red guy as well.
Alright.
And because I'm within 5 feet, she'd have advantage.
Because pack tactics?
Back tactics,
Absolutely.
yes. Sorry.
That is a miss.
Okay. Well, that's what happens then.
Alright. Anything else on your turn?
No. I think that's everything.
Gotcha. Alright. Flack is going to try and finish off Pink. He's not doing so hot, so what he's going to do is he's going to try and take down the pink one, if he can. 23 is a hit for 6 slashing. Not enough to take it down. 21's a hit for 6 slashing. That is enough to take it down. So Flack takes down the pink one, and then Toby uses its action to disengage and run this direction. Oh, well. Fellow DM, if a creature disengages, does that allow them to pass through multiple attack of opportunities? It does, doesn't it?
Yes, it's just one engage.
Yeah, I got you. So like he can run past this other Ankeg and it's fine because he's still disengaged.
Yep.
Gotcha. So Flack is, or Toby technically, is running over here because Flack only has 18 hit points left. Yellow. Yellow, have you? Yeah, you've used your thing. Oh, I should be. Hang on. Yellow. No. Green and pink. Green. No. Pink. Yes. Well, pink's dead. Never mind. Hey! Guess what, guys?
Yay.
Pink's corpse got their acid splash back. Yellow. Oh, this is not good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to attack the closest target. Actually, it'll move like this. Which is Akram. Going to bite Akram. Oh.
No.
Ho, ho. That is 18, 19,
So,
22,
hey,
27.
God.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if we ruled on this, but are we allowed to use inspiration to try and force enemies to reroll?
No.
Okay. No.
Mm-mm. It's to help you not hurt them. At least I don't think I have. I don't know. Fellow DM, do you allow that? I don't think I ever have, but I don't know if I've ever been asked that before. Yeah, usually it's to help you. Hey, bright side, Akram's not quite dead. What is that? That's 18, 19, 20, 22, 27. Akram has 3 hit points left. But
fuck.
they are also grappled.
Buddy.
So that's yellow. Amelia!
Cool. So this didn't work with the Cindermaw, but it can work with these fucks. So I'd like to make
You're gonna crawl into one's mouth and try and cut your way out?
no.
Yeah.
So slow is a 40 by 40 cast. Would that catch everyone? Yes, please.
Yes. Is it area of effect, or you can pick and choose?
It's up to 6 creatures within an area, and I would like to choose all 6 living ones.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, wisdom saving throws, please, and thank you.
Got you. Wisdom saving throws, and it has to be what? 17.
17 or up.
Ha 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 ha. All right. So we're just gonna go across the board. Red, blue, green, purple, orange, yellow.
You got most of
Everyone
them.
but purple.
Everyone but purple.
really
is
nice.
slowed, which means that they can either. What does slow do again? Gosh, no one ever uses this spell.
Yeah, so each target must move to the affected target speed is halved.
AC is reduced by
There's
2.
a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. It can't use reactions. On its turn, it has to choose either an action or bonus action, not both, regardless of the creature's abilities. or magic items, it can't make more than one melee attack or ranged attack during its turn.
Interesting. I like it. Okay. So basically for these guys, their movement is reduced to half and their AC is -2. They only get one attack basically per turn. So that won't hurt them too much, but their AC is reduced by 2 and their movement's halved, and that's big. And they can't do reactions, so you can run away from them. Yeah, alright. Nice. So everything but purple. Anything else, Amelia? Saving Akram, perhaps?
Well, I don't have any bonus actions to do anything with, but Annika's still going to be giving aid to Robin, so that's a thing.
Gotcha. Alright then. Wait. Yes, gotcha. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Varric. Varric can attack something now. Varric's just going to take a spear and poke at the red one. Varric, where's your things? One attack is it's a hit because of slow, and that is 8 piercing. And second attack is a miss, even with slow. But he does do 8 piercing to it, getting it down to a specific number. That is pretty much all he can do. Murray, your turn.
Hi, can I start by having us scoot the carpet over 5 feet?
Sure.
Part of my movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Mary is going to use her action to burn her last channel divinity, preserve life. If anybody within 30 feet of her is below half their health, they have a pool of, let me see. It's 5 times 12. It's not up to 60? There's a pool of 60 hit points to take, and they can get up to half their health with that.
Okay. Well.
Damn.
Why don't you start designating people? The best way to do it would be this person, this person, this person.
All of my allies, so Satomi, Fleck.
No, what I'm saying is it's going to take way too long if we all just kind of go, well, how much do you need, how much do you need? So start picking people, and I'll tell you how much they need to get to half.
Yeah, Flock,
okay.
or Flack, Satomi, and Akram, I think, got the most fucked up.
Yeah.
Unless...
We'll start with them. Let's start with Akram.
So, Akram... Hang on. Akram needs... basically 47. No, sorry, to get to half, he needs 21.
Okay, so we have 39 left. Who's next? Satomi, or no? Let's do Flack first because I think he's lower.
All right, Flack is.
How much does he need?
So give me a second. He only needs 13.
Okay, so 26 left.
Satomi, only needs. Hang on, Satomi, what are you at? What's your? Okay, 2. She needs 2.
Okay.
So yeah, she had 20 hit points, and her half is 22. So, so that's all the
Okay.
NPCs. What about Rhea, Ross?
I'm above half, but barely.
I don't think Ross has been hit.
Is Van Casterkin above half?
Yeah, no one else has been hit.
Cool. All right.
You
Well,
can heal red.
No.
Yeah, okay. So she is going to Majenko goes on her turn, right?
Correct. Yes.
Who is still looking the worst?
I'm at
Probably.
62 of 115.
Satomi's at 22, Akram's at 24, Flax at 31. But if you want to say who's looking in the worst position, Akram's in the mandibles of one at the moment.
Okay, cool. Since Red can't use reactions, Moira is going to move Majenko to Akram, which is well within his movement, and no attack of opportunity because no reactions. Moving to Akram, cast Cure Wounds at level 2 as a bonus action from her parry.
Gotcha.
So he gets this much. This is my parry one, right? Yeah. Gets another 21 healing.
Okay, so he's up to 45. I believe that's almost max for him. So, other than the fact that he's in the jaws of this thing, he's doing okay.
Okay, and Majenko will stay there and give him aid.
Give him aid. Gotcha.
Yes, he's
Perfect.
probably gonna need it.
Well, he can't give him aid. Use this action to cast the spell through it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess he'll just chill there for a little bit.
Because maybe he can give him aid like next round or something. Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anything else, Mary?
That's action and bonus action. That's all I can do.
Perfect.
Keeping y'all alive.
Satomi, what is the best thing for you to do right now? Oh, no, that'd probably be a bad idea. Sorry, she has Thunder Wave. I was thinking maybe she could push it back, but given the type of creature this is, that would probably just yank Akram off the thing with it. So instead, she is going to cast Shatter on this thing, on yellow. And she'll cast it a bit away so that it doesn't hurt Akram as well. Point of your choice within range. Yeah, so she can do that. So she's going to cast Shatter. You know what? She could hit both of them. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. She could hit both of them, so she'll do that. And they need to do a Constitution saving throw. Miss and miss. Neither of them
Nice.
succeed, so they both take 17 points of damage. Okay, so you're at that, and you are... Okay. Okay, that's Satomi's turn.
Important
She
note,
also
does she
chose
put the
one-
ring on?
Oh, yes, she does put the ring on. Thank you for reminding me, but she would have put that on.
She also has some healing potions she could chug.
She does. How many did you give her? She
I
doesn't
gave
have an
her-
inventory, so... I mean, she does, but you know what I mean. Her character sheet doesn't have one in front of me.
I know. Honestly, I remember giving her 2 regular healing potions.
Yeah, you gave her
I know I
at least a healing. So it's going to be 2d4 plus 4, I think, is a healing potion.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4, and I think I also gave her a greater.
Well, we'll use the normal one for now.
Yeah.
So, wow. Really nice roll. 2d4 plus 4 is healing?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Gotcha. So then that's 11
Oh yeah,
points.
plus 2 more. Oh wait, plus 4 more.
Plus 4 more, right. So 11, so 15. So 15 healing. Not bad for a healing potion. She's back up to 37.
Was it a normal healing potion, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
normal.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus what? I'm sorry?
Oh, she gets an extra little bit because she's next to Rhea.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Rhea adds 2 per dice rolled for any
Mhm.
healing done. Because paladins.
Yeah.
So cast Shatter, puts on ring, drinks potion. Not a bad turn for her. Purple The only one that is not restricted by slow slams right into Satomi. Well, would it be Satomi? It'd probably go for Varric because Varric looks like the bigger threat. Just depends on if what they think looks tastier. Armored man or lightly armored fox, but we're gonna go with Varric. Would that count as... Yeah, that would count as flanking. So... Varric.
Can I give it disadvantage? Oh, wait, it's still a 16. Fuck.
So that is... Ooh, 21 points and grappled. Wow, okay. Varric is... not looking good. Hang on. Mary, some of your hit points probably did not go to waste. How many hit points did you have left in your Channel Divinity?
24.
Well, 3 of them didn't go to waste.
Thank you.
As Varric now has 13 hit points left. And is grappled. Man, these guys are doing pretty good. Akram! Akram does not like being in the jaws of this thing. It is a DC 15 to escape. Akram... Akram, buddy, you're not good at escaping things. Do you have something else that could help you? Not really. You can try, though. Akram's going to... Oh, boy. His strength is a 6 and his dex is a 9, so he might as well try his acrobatics to get out of this. He's an old man. He's like in his 70s. Here you go, buddy. No. He does not get out of it. Well, that's his turn. Rhea, your turn.
Dear God. Yep. Let's see. So, bonus action to give inspiration to fuck. Let's give it to Varric.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to cast Warding Bond on Satomi.
Understood.
So she gets an extra +1 to her AC in saving throws.
+1 AC and half damage, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I take the rest of it.
Gotcha. Alright.
And then Hortley will continue to dodge.
Gotcha. Understood. So disadvantage. Well, so
It'd just be a regular. On that one.
Correct. Yeah. Understood. All right. Red is going to attack Aras
With disadvantage from my protection fighting style.
Nice. All right. So disadvantage. Oh, hang on a second. Yep. All right. 16?
Oh, 17.
Nice.
Whew.
Disadvantage coming in clutch. Orange. Orange, you haven't actually used your thing yet. But you really can't without hitting your own friends. That's
fine.
Fine. It's going to keep chasing after Flack over here. And it's going to try and chomp on Flack.
Is that even with its speed halved?
Oh, wait. Good point. It would be 5, 10, 15. It's just gonna have to use his whole turn to get up here. Well done. Thank you for pointing that out, because that definitely would have hit him. Blue. Nope. Other blue. Blue. Blue will 5. Blue will squeeze in here, which will take all of his movement to do it, but he can do it. As you can squeeze into a space one size smaller than you, yet double your movement. And attack you, Rhea.
Fun.
Luckily, it doesn't have advantage because you're grappled. Only green has advantage.
It has disadvantage.
It has disadvantage, correct. 11 is a miss.
Oh, thank God.
Alright. Robin.
Yeah, Robin looks to Annika and is like, I need to do something. And we'll just hop right off the edge.
She's gonna follow him, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gotcha. Hop off the edge.
Where's Akram?
Akram is right here. Where the confetti of circles just went off.
10, 15, 20, oh god, 20, 25, 30, all the way around this fucker. Get in the range of two of them at once, grab onto Akram, and he is going to teleport back onto the rug and drop off Akram. Like, he's going to teleport just off the rug so he can drop Akram safely on the rug and fall again. It's okay if he takes a lot of damage.
20 feet. Roll me an
It's just
acrobatics
like-
check.
This guy doesn't live or screw.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I think on my turn we moved the rug.
You did,
over
5 feet forward,
Mhm.
closer. Robin, with that kind of acrobatics check, I'm not going to make you take... Not for 20 feet, because you could roll with that, right? 20 feet's high, but not unsurmountable for someone who's agile.
Little feet a little, he's fine.
Yeah, you can roll in the sand, you'll be good. Alright, wow, well done. Akram just lands on the carpet and goes, ow. Anything else, Robin?
No, just got him out there and fell back down and deal with the consequences.
Gotcha. Alright, so Rhea, bad news, good news. Bad news was I was having enormous trouble justifying Portly taking the dodge action, helping you when you're literally grappled by this thing. But that could just mean Portly's like using its paws to try and distract it. So I'll still give it to you because that's what Portly would probably be doing. So it's rolling at a straight because, you know, advantage, disadvantage. 18's a miss.
Yay!
I should roll this just to be safe. Oh, well, next time. Maybe. So that's green. Pink is dead. I might as well just remove you. Aras, it's your turn.
Okay. It suddenly got very crowded up here.
Yes, it did.
First thing I'm gonna do is reload, and then I'm gonna shoot at the one that has Rhea grappled.
Gotcha, green.
Oh.
That is a miss.
So, yeah, even if I did a bless. Fuck. Okay.
No. A bless might, because remember, the AC is reduced by 2. You'd have to roll a 4, though.
Oh, no. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. I'm also gonna tell Satomi that I have a vial of poison for her arrows if she wants it in my bag, and then Kitty will attack the red guy.
Okay.
Advantage. It's a pack tactics.
Uh-huh. That's a hit.
17.
So 12 piercing. Okay. Not looking so hot, Red. And has to do a strength saving throw. No. So... It doesn't say anything about size, right?
Nope.
I'm assuming if I looked it up, it would say large or smaller, because I don't think that it could knock prone a gigantic creature. But these are large, so I think that would still count. So it's prone.
Cool.
But I think that, I think that there's no way Kitty, just for future reference, if Kitty's fighting an adult dragon, Kitty's not knocking it prone.
Yeah, Kitty
Sure.
is medium, right? It's usually one size larger.
Exactly, yeah. Alright, anything else?
I think that's everything I can do. So yeah.
Alright. Flack. Oh, well, technically you could do this, but would you know? No, you really wouldn't. Flack is going to... You know what? Yeah, because Flack would be able to see everything looking sluggish and slow. Flack is going to charge 20 feet into Red, straight to Red, because these guys don't have opportunity attacks. They can't use reactions. So Flack charges and attacks Red. That's a miss, Flack.
Red's prone.
Oh, you're correct. So he does get advantage, and that is a hit.
Nice.
Hang on a second. Okay, so he does 10 plus 3, so 13 slashing, and a chance to knock it prone. But it's already prone and also is dead.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay.
So that's Flack's turn. Yellow doesn't like that its prey is escaping. Its prey was there. It was old and bony, but it was still prey, so whatever. It's gonna go up to this little kitty over here. This little fox thing. And it's gonna try and, well, first of all, okay, lucky. It's gonna try and bite the fox thing. 18, Satomi, yeah, Satomi's AC is nowhere near 18. So Satomi takes 18 damage. So
She takes 9.
9 damage, yes. And she is now grappled. As if it can't eat old man, it's gonna eat fox. Amelia, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Annika just off in the distance like, Robin, what the fuck? Give me the full plan!
Starts floating back towards Robin.
Makes her way back over.
Sorry, Annika.
Drape her arms around his neck, just like, now you've got a ghost cape. Congratulations. Amelia is going to... Purple has gotten damage, right?
Yes.
Maybe?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who out of these fuckers looks most damaged?
Most damaged. Give me a second.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, orange.
Orange. Okay, so that's well within range. She's gonna cast Toll the Dead, so a wisdom saving throw, please, and thing.
Oh, good. 20. Not today,
so-
Satan.
I guess it's just a suck. That's fine.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Varric spins around so that he's riding backwards. Not that you guys are really moving much at the moment. And makes 2 attacks towards... makes 2 attacks towards the yarn car, and since he is still standing, which is an ability that if he is at 20 hit points or fewer, he gets to make attack rolls with advantage. Gets to do these with advantage.
Damn.
Well, he doesn't have many abilities, and he's a mid-level fighter, so that's a hit, and that's a hit. So he does 17, 10, 27. Okay. So he just starts jabbing this thing. All right. Murray, your turn.
Rhea, I'm sorry. I need my concentration spell to start putting out some healing. Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
I'm gonna drop concentration on protection from energy. I'm going to use my action to cast Aura of Vitality. I guess I will have Majenko move to... Is there anybody not receiving aid at the moment?
Satomi.
Satomi? Okay, well...
I
They
mean,
were right
actually,
there
no
anyways,
one but Robin's receiving aid at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they will... Majenko will aid Satomi, because Robin teleported Akram right out from under him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use my bonus action to dole out some healing from Aura of Vitality that I just cast. So, who looks the worst?
What's Aura Vitality? What's that spell do?
Aura of Vitality. Healing energy radiates from you in an aura within a 30-foot radius until the spell ends or moves with you. Use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including me, to regain 2d6 hit points, and because of my super extra awesome healing, I add another 6 to that, so 2d6 plus 6.
Plus
Gotcha.
4. Oh wait, no.
No.
Plus
Because
4.
you're not
No.
within range.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
So close. Move over one.
Satomi's at 28 hit points. Van Kashukin's at 13. Flack, I don't think you're within range of Flack. You might be.
I am.
Flack's at 31.
13? Okay, Flex fine. Van Kasterkin's gonna get
Okay.
6 plus 6. Van Kasterkin gets 17 hit points back.
Nice. Very nice.
That's a bonus action. Concentration can do that for up to a minute.
Hang on a second. Oh. Yeah, okay. Van Kasterkin's back up to 30. Anything else?
That's it for my turn.
Gotcha. Satomi. Whoa, Satomi does not like being in the jaws of this thing. Satomi's gonna try and acrobatics out of its grip, because otherwise she won't last very long, in her opinion. And she has aid, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Majenko. So she manages it. So Satomi manages to slip out of its mandibles, and kind of like hangs on the side of the horse, like almost like a trick rider. But she does manage to get onto the side and out of its mandibles. That'll be its turn, because I don't think she wants to use another health potion if she can help it. Actually, can she? Does she have... I don't think she has any spells that are bonus actions. Oh, she does! She has Healing Word. So she's going to Healing Word herself. So she'll do that. So she'll heal herself for another 6 as a bonus action. Because why not?
She does get the 2.
Oh, yay! Okay. So then that's 8. So then that is, she's up to 36. Nice. All right, purple. It's a really good thing you healed Varric because purple has advantage because Varric is in its claws. Purple, let's just check here just to see if maybe.
I have a question. So either since he's on Portly, would Portly's dodging count for that? And if not, would I be able to use my fighting style?
I would have to say no, at least to the first, because I can't justify Portly wiggling, giving any aid. I can do it for you because Portly's trying to distract them, but Portly can't do both. Your fighting style, when grappled, I don't think it says anything about that affecting it.
No.
So if you were restrained, I would say then you probably couldn't, but you're not technically. So yeah, I'd say that would work. So what, that lowers it just a straight roll?
Yeah.
All right. First things first. Oh. Well, never mind. It'll just do this instead.
No, it should do the other thing.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. It's going to spit you both with acid. And technically there's the guy behind you, but they are immune to acid damage, which makes sense. If you're not immune to your own acid, you've got problems. You're called a scorpion. So, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
I did. I got a 16.
You need a 15, so that's good. Varric got a 17, so he's good. You're both good. So you both take half of this. Whew, half of 25, which is 12. So Varric is down to 18. And that's Purple's turn. No, Rhea doesn't get halved again because Maria had to drop her concentration. She doesn't have protection from acid anymore. Akram.
I do have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright, we're good.
Alright. Akram stands up and says, "You ungrateful, no respect," flings his returning knife star at the yellow one that was trying to eat him. And misses terribly because he only has a +1 to his attack.
Good thing that thing boomerangs back because
Yep.
That was unfortunate.
Yep, there's Akram's turn. He's not exactly what you'd call a combatant. Or a very strong combatant. Rhea!
Oh fuck, I've got that stuff going on. So, inspiration as a bonus action to Robin.
Okay.
And then my action to attack twice onto the green one that's holding me.
Doesn't Robin already have inspiration?
A bardic inspiration? No.
Who did you give it to last time?
Varric.
Oh, got you. Oh, well, I'll have to remember that. He hasn't needed it yet, but gotcha.
So, the 2 attacks. Oof. Oof. Rhea.
That bless is going to work, though.
Yeah. That's it. Portly's still dodging.
You realize, literally, there's the only 2 rolls you could have rolled that would have missed. Alright, gotcha. Alright, Red is dead. You're dead, Red. You're dead. Orange. Orange does not like that Flack ran from him, but cannot catch Flack because it can only move 15. So instead, it's going to attack Well, instead, it's going to. Nope. It's going to attack Kitty.
Cool.
8. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Blue is going to attack Urea at disadvantage. Actually, hang on. Again. Yep.
God, Blue.
And that's a miss. Robin, your turn.
Yeah. He is going to pull out daggers, I guess, and dash over Pink right next to Van Casterkin and start wailing on the purple one to try and get it to let go of Amelia's future failure as a boyfriend.
I understand. That way you can't be accused of anything. See, look, you tried.
I didn't let him die. He did it on his own. Main hand.
That's definitely a hit.
Wonderful.
Nice. 37
37.
points. It is dead.
Sweet. Robin's just gonna look down at him and shake his head. And then he's gonna move up to green. And he's gonna do his offhand. Which my guitar does the same. Jesus Christ.
That's Jesus. Well, it's a hit, not a crit, but definitely a hit.
Damage looks right. No, not the sneak. Just the 4.
Gotcha. All right. Nicely done. Anything else, Robin?
That's it.
Okay. Well, green can only bite Rhea as it's grappled. The weird thing about the Ankegs is if they have you grappled, you're the only one they can attack. However, it still gets to roll to see if it gets. You're the only one. Okay, so it's gonna bite you, Rhea, at normal because it's grapple and portly. 24.
Mm-hmm.
Please take 19, 10 slashing, and 9 acid. That's Green's turn. How you looking, Rhea?
I'm at 27 of 115.
All right. Nice. Aras! Red's dead. You got orange, you got yellow, you got blue, you got green. It's almost the rainbow over here. Newton would be proud. Aras? You're muted, Sid.
Crap. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna shoot at the green one.
Mm-hmm. That is a hit. 18 piercing. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay.
And the kitty is going to slide over here and attack the yellow guy. And Ross uses her bonus action to reload.
Okay.
And should be yep.
That's definitely a hit. Now, I will ask you, I'll give you the option. If Kitty tries to trip this Ankeg and succeeds, it will be dragging Satomi with it. So will Kitty be trying to knock it prone?
Nope, it's just attacking.
Gotcha.
Not trying to knock prone.
Then do damage. 13. Nice. Okay. There we go. All right. Perfect. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can think of to do right now.
Gotcha. Flack is going to run up to... You know what? It's going to wheel around on orange. I'm sorry, Flack. You're not an it. It's going to attack with the scimitars. 21's a hit, and 19's a hit. Both of those are hits, so 16 slashing damage. Nice. Okay. Orange is not looking so hot either. You are whittling all these guys down slowly but surely. Well done, Flack. Yellow continues to chomp on Satomi. No, wait, no. Satomi's out of its grip. But it's still going to try to chomp on Satomi, but it doesn't have advantage. So, first things first. Does it get back its super duper handy? No, it does not. Oh, no, wait. It did because oh god, I should have written that down. Because one of them rolled a 6, and I said next turn, and I don't remember if that was purple or yellow. That was right after Robin, so that would have been not green. Yeah, it would have been green. Okay, well, green has its acid back. I'll just have to remember that for next time. Yellow tries to chomp on Satomi. That's a miss. Whew. Okay. Amelia.
Okie doke. Is orange still the most damaged?
Let me check. Yes, I would say.
Wisdom saving throw?
Okay. 15
Finally.
is not enough. So do your damage. An unspecified number.
Infinite damage.
To be decided.
What the fuck?
I choose 54.
Alright, hang on. Let me just...
Did you know that...
17.
There we go. Alright. Oh, wow. This guy is not looking healthy.
Maybe he should stop eating my friends.
No. Anything else, Amelia?
That's unfortunate. I think his future is looking very dim.
He's gonna...
Annika continues to assist.
Gotcha. He's gonna go out the same way he came in, eating goblins. Varric's turn. Varric. You can't actually hit anything in range, so you're going to,
He's got more javelins if he wants them.
Sure. Why
Rhea
not?
She can't hit shit with them anyways.
He's going to throw the javelins at Satomi. However, these won't be with advantage because they're not melee attacks.
Varric, no.
Wait, absolutely.
You heard me. Miss and oh my god, miss.
You would have had a 1d4 bless on that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And he has
Hang on.
Inspiration.
That's true. So the first one's bless. Okay.
D6.
D6 inspiration. Yes. Okay. The first one hits. The second one is gonna miss no matter what.
Yay.
First one hits. You said it was 1d6, so it's 1d6 plus 2. So 6 points of damage to yellow. So he did something.
Well,
He's-
javelin is plus your strength, right?
No, any ranged attack is plus your dex.
Oh, never mind.
Unless you have an ability that says otherwise.
Correct. He's probably distracted, thinking that there's just nothing that's gonna make Robin happy.
Untrue statement.
Miri, your turn.
Let's play the game of who looks worst on the battlefield.
Well, Van Kastrikin didn't put up a good showing last round, but Rhea missed twice, so... Oh, you mean health. Give me a second. Varric's 18, Satomi's 36, Flack is 31, and Akram is 45, so he's fine. So
Rhea's
Varric's...
27.
Yeah, Rhea's
Rhea's really low.
27, and Varric is 18.
Rhea's also taking damage from Satomi.
Yep.
Okay. Moira's gonna move Majenko over to you, Rhea. Since...
Please heal Van Castrican, because that would be hilarious. No, please go ahead. Continue.
We're getting there. Moira will move Majenko over to Rhea, cast Cure Wounds at level 2 with her action. Mark that off my sheet. Do some heals. Not from her prayer beads, but I just have it prepared right there. That particular roll.
Rhea, you get 19
and then...
plus 4 because of your roll ability.
They're not from my ability?
Yeah, your ability.
She's not
plus...
within 10.
I mean, I am casting through Majenko.
Oh, got you.
Would that count?
But that wouldn't count.
Alright.
That's too bad. And then as my bonus action, Varric gets 16.
Gotcha. 16. So... Okay. Varric's back up to 34. Anything else, Mary?
That's it.
Okay. Satomi. This thing, very big, scary, does not like. Cast Thunder Wave at it. So it has to make a Constitution saving throw. And fails it. So it takes 7 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. 7, so... What? Okay. And blip blip. It is 10 feet, right? Yep, 10 feet away. Okay. That's Satomi's turn. Purple is dead. Akram, cursing to himself at his old age and his old bones, throws it one more time at Yellow. Oh, God. And he's trying, guys. He's trying. Rhea, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Amelia, you just hear, like, Shawanti. You can't understand it, but it does not sound nice.
Well, she hasn't started her lessons in the language yet, but she's got a jump start on the swears.
Yeah.
All
Isn't
right.
that always where you start?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's the most
Yeah,
important
fair.
part.
So, on green... Rhea, what the fuck?
Mm-mm.
Rhea, what the fuck?
Oh, Rhea.
Oh,
No.
bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, wait. The first one was at advantage.
Was it?
Because of Majenko.
Yes, the first one hits.
Oh, thank God. So this... And I would like to, probably smite that, because I don't think it's been hurt too much.
Yeah, it's one of the healthier ones.
Mm-hmm. So it would be this. An extra 10. So 19.
19. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. It's not looking too good.
And Portly's gonna keep on keeping on.
Okay. Orange does not like Gobbo. So going to... You know what? No. Oh. Here's the problem. It has a direct line straight through Roz Fancastikin and Annika, which sounds great, except that it's an animal, and that requires thought and for it to ignore the goblin that just beat the crap out of it. So it's not going to do that, because it's not smart. It's just going to attack Gobbo. Flack, I think you're higher than that. You're one higher than that, so that's a miss. All right. Orange does nothing. Blue attacks you, Rhea.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Blue,
Actually-
stop.
Actually. Well, let me see here.
Don't do
Yep. Okay, so it's going to attack with disadvantage. 17 is a miss.
it. Mm-hmm.
Robin.
Yeah, wrong button. He's gonna keep hacking away at green.
Yep,
And
that's definitely a hit. And it's dead.
cool.
Offhand
It will
goes
turn me off.
blue.
Blue.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
It's
So,
one.
one piercing. Hey, Blue's been injured.
You could add that inspiration to damage if you want.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sure. Roll me another d6.
Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Rhea.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah. 7.
Somehow Blue has escaped this entire fight without taking any damage until now.
Coming for you, Blue.
Alright. Anything else, Robin?
No, that's it. Another scoundrelling look back.
Yeah, he had a pretty poor performance with those javelins. Ross, your turn.
Okay, Ross is going to shoot at yellow.
That's a miss.
Yeah. I was gonna do the second barrel as well. So,
That would be a hit.
okay. So, lots of damage on that.
Yeah. Alright. Yellow's not looking so hot.
And, shoot. Okay. Kitty is going to, attack Orange and then move.
Okay.
So,
But all the attack of opportunity it won't take. Holy crap. Okay, that's
Cool.
a critical. Please roll your
Okay.
damage.
Kick its ass, kitty.
so
Kitty,
14 point.
Kitty mauls it. It's dead.
Whew. Okay. And then Kitty comes back here to try and protect Satomi.
Okay. Well, with that dead, Flack screams in joy, charges 20 feet directly to Yellow. And I don't think Yellow's going to get a chance to run away like it wanted to. Oh, I forgot I actually had an attack made for this. So, Thundering, Charging Scimitar misses. Luckily, it gets to try one more time.
He had bonus. Bless, sorry.
Oh, right. Less. Okay, so they both would have hit. It's not going to make a big difference because it only has 1 hit point left, and he does 16 points of damage to it. So, you know what? It is Flack. He does another 17 points of damage to the corpse. Okay. It's Flack's turn. And then there was one because Yellow is dead now. Amelia / Annika.
I mean, yes, both. So Annika is actually going to hop over to Varric to give him aid. If this doesn't kill the blue, which I doubt it will. Wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Yep.
Nice. So it
Let's do
takes
damage.
25 points of damage.
Wow. All right. So this thing really desperately wants to run away. I don't think it's gonna get a chance to.
It's got halved movement, man.
I was like,
And literally all of us going before it.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
yeah. The hilarious thing is, it was like, the suggestion is like if more than half of them drop, they might want to run, but you've killed like 3 in 1 round. So I don't think they're gonna get the chance. Anything else, Amelia?
Nope, just moving. Annika is going to give aid to Varric.
Gotcha. Not half. It was if there's like 3 left, they should run, but still. Gotcha. Perfect. And then that is Varric's turn. Rhea, how many javelins you got left? You used 4.
None.
Okay. He's gonna, you know what? Screw it. He's gonna drop his spear, which he would have already had to do to use the javelins. He's gonna pull out his bow and take 2 shots at blue. So, Varric.
One with advantage.
First one with advantage is a hit, doing 4 piercing damage, and second one is a miss.
Does he have bless
Bless.
on?
Does he have bless?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
So
was
even if
Rhea,
you roll a
Varric,
1. Oh, there you go!
Ross, and Flack.
Gotcha. So it does a total of 13. Okay. All right. That's Varric. Weary.
Once again, we're playing the Who Looks Worse on the Battlefield challenge. Majinko's on Rhea. Rhea, how many hit points do you have?
I'm good. You're good.
Okay. Varric, how's Varric looking?
Varric is at 34, Satomi is at 36, and Flack looks like, if I had to rate him out of, say, 62, it looks like a 31 out of 62.
Okay.
It's oddly specific.
I'm just picking random numbers here.
As one does.
Right.
Alright, so, I suppose I need that, blue Ankh to make a dex save.
Oh, they're very good at this. Apparently, they're very, very good at this.
They're very good at that. Anyway, I'm using my, I will use my bonus action to continue to use Aura of Vitality. I guess Flack uses... Flack gets 13 hit points.
Okay.
And Rhea, you continue to get aid from Majinko.
Well, we haven't been using the cards, but to be fair, I don't think anyone's actually gotten a crit, except for the Ankeg. Oh, Kitty did and the Ankeg did, but Kitty killed it, so it didn't matter. And the Ankeg, maybe it's for the best it didn't use a card on, or Akram, because he ended up only having 3 hit points left.
I got a few crit fails.
Yeah. You said
Robin's
13.
battle.
So there we go. So let's count our blessings that we forgot to use the cards on that one, huh? Anything else, Murray?
That's it for my turn.
All right, Satomi. Satomi will take a shot with her short bow at blue and miss terribly. I'm sorry, Satomi. Akram, cussing up a storm. Murray, Amelia, maybe he's saying nice things. Maybe he's just saying them very passionately. Maybe he crit.
Wow.
Very passionate.
Oh my god.
Throws it so hard he pops it back.
So Amelia and Murray, you see after the second time it returns to him, you see him go quiet. He squints an eye, sticks the tongue out the side of his mouth, aims the shot up.
He's got like the thumb out to get like a distance going.
Yeah, exactly. Judges the wind. And throws it and beans it. And let's see what it does. What is this? Is piercing damage? No, slashing damage. Yeah, slashing damage, which would be maximum damage. So,
Incredible.
give me a second here. The most damage that his star knife can do is 2d4 minus 1.
He can do 7.
So he can do 7.
Incredible.
Lights it up, beans it right in the face, and it still doesn't really do much because the man's in his 70s. What do you want from him?
Absolutely brilliant.
Though when it returns to him, he does a little skip, goes, hoo-hoo. Still got it. Rhea!
Teach you to respect your elders.
Your turn, Rhea.
Oh my god. Alright. Fuck. Okay. So, first one at advantage because Majenko. Yay! And second. Yay! How bad does this thing look?
Pretty bad.
Okay. So we'll hopefully take it down with
That
19.
is enough to take it down.
Excellent.
And with that, the last Ankeg is slaughtered before it could run. And the desert falls quiet. As there's a bunch of dead Ankeg corpses. Well, that was quite a random encounter.
Mm-hmm.
Looks up at Akram and immediately says, "So, do you want me to ride on the mounts and you stay up there the rest of the way?"
Akram makes a show of bending over and feeling the carpet. It is rather soft up here.
Yeah, you stay up there.
Well, if you would... He's already sitting down.
Who was he riding with?
Ross
Ross and
and
Satomi.
Mm-hmm.
I'll join you.
Hey, brother.
Hey, I think this is a better arrangement for the old thing.
Yeah, that would have been really bad to go through all of this and then, not make it there.
He nods like we're idiots.
Rhea would pull back a little bit on Portly and look between everyone, but specifically Satomi, because she was getting her ass handed to her. Are you alright?
I'm alright. My time with the Skull Crushers wasn't, Skull Slayers. Skull Crusher because Jack.
Mhm.
My time with the Skull Slayers wasn't completely wasted.
You did really well.
She nods. Thank you.
If you would like to, you can keep that ring on, and I can use it again in the future to help.
What does it do?
It makes it so that attacks don't hurt you as much. We share damage.
Her eyes widen, and she immediately takes it off. Thank you, but you can have it back.
Rhea just nods and takes it back.
I appreciate it.
Should we keep going then?
Yeah. Yeah. Does anybody need to rest for a minute?
Mary, yeah, you can go ahead and use those out. Varric's got 34 hit points, Satomi's got 36, and Flax's got 44.
I think I only have 2. I think I used 3 and it only lasts a minute.
Gotcha. So... Wait, a minute?
Or a vitality? Yeah.
So you have 10 uses of it, total.
How many rounds did I use it? Like 3?
I think so, yeah. So you'd have another 7 uses.
7 uses. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. What level spell is that?
It's a 3rd.
It's a 3rd level spell. I had to cast it at 4th level.
Gotcha.
It doesn't do anything except you get an extra point because I'm upcasting it.
Gotcha.
Alright, I guess we're gonna bang these out. There's 13 to someone, 10 to someone else, 12, 16. How many was that?
Jeez,
1,
that
2,
spell is
3,
insane.
4,
That
5.
basically means a 4th level healing spell over time does over 20 d6 of healing.
Yeah, that's a paladin spell, I think, but they gave it to us in,
it
in
is.
the UA.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So take what you need, y'all.
Yeah, and we're out of combat, so we can move closer now, so we get out that bonus.
I mean, they're gonna be all healed up with that. 'Cause
Yeah, but I might not be.
So Varric would take, well, we can't just take it like it's a pull, right? Varric will just take the first one, which will get him to 47, and he's only got 4 left after that. So Satomi can take the next one, which will get her to 46. Well, she only has 44, so that'll do it for her. Flack has, what did I say, 62? Yeah. So Flack can take the next one, which is 12, which is gets him to 58. And if you guys want to use the rest, I mean, all your NPCs are within like 3 of max.
Including Akram?
Well, Akram is, yeah, actually Akram's doing great. Akram has 45 out of 49.
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
So, Varric and Flack would also get the +4 since we're out of combat. We can scooch closer a little bit.
Oh, well then they're topped up.
And does anybody else hurt?
I mean, Ross is down like 20 points with the extra health, but that'll probably end soon.
Yeah, it will. How much extra health do you have?
What was it? 20 points, wasn't it?
So, like, you're at max health, basically.
I mean, I'm at 70 of 106. So it'll drop down to 86, I think. So I'm at 71.
Oh, well, then you can still take, just take that 16.
You can take the 16, and then
Yeah.
Rhea can take the next 3.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So that's 2 19s and what, a 21?
Yes.
So 59 plus 66 is 125. Excellent, I'm at max.
Okay.
All right. God, that is a crazy spell.
It's really nice. I haven't gotten the chance to use it yet.
Well, the +6 comes from life cleric stuff too, so it just stacks really well.
Yeah.
Well, but still, it would be 2d6 plus whatever your wisdom modifier is, right? Or your charisma.
Nope,
if you're
it's just 2d6, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well then maybe it's just so super powerful because Mweri.
Yeah, it's just because of this party.
Yeah, like that's almost ridiculously overpowered for a 4th level spell or a 3rd level upcasted to 4th. That's 20d6 plus 60 points of healing for one 4th level spell. That's a massive amount of healing. That's almost 9th level healing ability right there. We'll talk about it later. It is somewhat balanced because it's over time. It's not all at once, but jeez, that's massive. So, you guys are out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
You continue your way on. You take a short rest. What you doing?
I think if we're all pretty much healed up, we should just forge ahead.
Yeah, I don't think we really have a reason to rest right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think our spellcasters are swiftly running out of spell slots. But how far away are we from Flameform?
Hang on. Roll 20 is being a jerk. Not. You're about halfway there. You're about 8 hours away right now.
Jesus.
Oof.
Well, this is gonna suck, but you know.
Or I'm sorry, like 12 hours away, because I think I said it was a 24-hour ride that you were going to just do all in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, tell you what. Everyone take a 5-minute break, as I have to go to the little boy's room.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
And we'll pick up in just a couple minutes. Roll d20s when you're back.
All right. I apologize for my super nerdy chemistry joke. I just couldn't help myself.
It was wonderful, and I appreciated it.
Did
I
miss
saw it
something?
after, though. Yeah, it's in chat.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Blue attacks urea? Hold on. What?
Hmm.
Well, we did it. We murdered some more animals. Good job, guys.
We're monsters.
They were trying to eat us.
I made a Toby.
That's fun. I'm streaming for boys, so I can't check it out. But I'm sure it's lovely.
She's very hot. Sorry.
I'll be right back.
Okay, y'all, for future reference, I would highly not recommend breaking your foot and getting COVID at the same time.
Yeah, no.
You got COVID?
Well, I've had a fever for 2 weeks.
When were you planning on telling me this?
Yeah, but you should get tested to make sure it could be the
I
normal
did.
flu.
I got tested last week, but
I'm,
it came back negative, which is BS because
I'm
you know.
sorry, you didn't tell me any of
There
that.
is there's a really bad mutated flu strain going around right now as well.
Ugh.
You could have gotten that.
Maybe, but I've only had sore throat, no congestion, and fever. So,
Probably not COVID. Alright, just don't go licking any doorknobs and get all of them.
yeah.
And
I-
try not to do it the same week you break your foot. Space that. Space a little
Yeah, that's, I highly would not recommend that. Or picking up any kind of virus after breaking your foot in the middle of a pandemic. But hey, I keep life interesting, right?
bit.
Give me 1 second, everyone. Okay. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Alright, so you all make your way to Flameford. It is about midday the next day when you arrive. You are all extremely tired. I will not make you roll a Constitution saving throw as you're basically reaching the point where you would have to, but you haven't quite got there yet, right? But you were all very tired. And as you are approaching Flameford, a few miles out, you notice on the horizon about 15 Shoanti warriors riding horses and coming towards you. And Akram goes, "Oh, those will be burn riders. Like bone slayers," which, by the way, I keep saying skull crushing or whatever. They're bone slayers. I can never remember their names because of Jack Skull Crusher. They're like Skonqua's version of bone slayers. Very hot-headed. Their mounts are trained not to be afraid of fire, which I suppose is a good thing. Just keep your heads about you. And the riders approach you and encircle you. And one walks for a little bit and says in broken common, "Why have you, Shemix, defiled our land? Speak or be killed."
We, mean you no harm. We need to speak to... What's his name? They keep telling me the guy who keeps all the stories.
The Sun Shaman.
Yep, that one. We need to speak to the Sun Shaman.
Ria would hold up her mark.
Oh yeah.
They,
We all just
Yeah.
throw up a hand with the Thrall Keeper's mark on it.
they all around you laugh. What makes you think you have right to speak to Sun Shaman? And then he notices the mark on the hand. And then his eyes widen a little bit. And he says, "The mark of the Thrall Keeper does not make you Shawanti."
Absolutely not. I think Krojan is with you all maybe by now. He probably told you about us getting the mark of the Thrall Keeper, and we also... There's recreation of legendary heroes' accomplishments, and so we, copied... What's that guy?
You can just
Skirk.
tell them what we did.
Skirk. We copied Skirk and cleansed ourselves of our demons in the fires of the Cinder Maw.
As if I would believe that a Shemek would ever face Cinder Maw. Your words are lies. And you hear from the carpet, "Are mine too, Burn Rider, for I saw it with my own eyes." And the Burn Rider looks up. "Truth Speaker." And there's like a murmur around. "No."
Yeah, I forgot to mention we have him with us, because we knew you probably wouldn't believe us.
The Shawanti nods his head. "No, your words are not lies, Truth Speaker." And then he looks back at you with a serious face. "We will take you to Flameford."
Thank you.
And still encircled, they guide you to Flameford. Give me a second, let me get rid of some of these things that I don't need. There we go. Much better. Alright, who am I missing? I am missing Varric, Flack, Satomi, and Akram. Though Akram, I'm not even going to bother placing him on the map. So, you all are led for about an hour or so by the Shawanti. And, you find that as you approach Flameford, it is on a giant plateau, and the way to the plateau is winding, and the path that you are taking winds, curves back and forth, and everywhere along all the sides of the path are giant spikes. The incredibly numerous spikes making of spiked stone, making it almost impossible to quickly travel anywhere but the path you're on, meaning that it would be very difficult for an invading force to directly attack one of the only permanent settlements of the Shawanti. It is very hot here, though not quite as hot as the Cindermaw's hunting ground. And you are all starting to get used to it by now, but the exhaustion of the ride and the heat is starting to take its toll on you. You are all guided into the camp, and as you are guided in, it seems that everyone in this camp has come to greet you, some 50 some odd Shawanti. And did you ever clean up? No, I mean, you guys said you rode right on, so you look...
It's fine. They like a show of strength.
Yeah.
Hey, some of that meat is clean. It's well preserved still.
You see, among the number of Shawanti that have come to see the spectacle, you see Krojan eats what he kills, standing there, cross-armed, staring passively. Next to him is an older Shawanti that looks somewhat related, perhaps, to Krojan. And in Aras, you would know just by the garb, is a clan chief. And standing next to him is an elf. Older, male, hair almost white. It is dressed in Shawanti garb and sits there staring passively at your group. The group is led to the area in the center, this large fire, or this large fire pit, and the Burn Riders ask you all to sit around the fire.
We do.
Got no reason not to.
Yeah.
And at this point, Annika would be essentially away.
Gotcha.
Put away.
So as they're walking up and Ross sees the older elf, she immediately grabs Satomi's hand and is probably crushing it. But that's the only reaction. She keeps her face very neutral. As they go to sit down.
Okay. As you all sit down, the clan chief that was standing next to Krojan steps forward and says in Shawanti, "I am Reddy Clar, clan chief of the Skonqua. Why have you trespassed on our lands?"
We mean you no disrespect, but we need your help. We need to learn the stories of old about Lilith and the Fang of Lilith and how she was defeated. Sorry, Lilith or Lilith?
Lilith.
Lilith. Sorry, Lilith.
We also have to do the sun trials while we're here, right?
Well, that's...
Or the trial of the totem, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to tell them what we want and why, and they're gonna make us prove ourselves.
What? No.
Haven't we
Don't be
done enough?
Reddy Clar crosses his arms. You seek to speak to the Sun Shaman. You have no right. You're not Skonqua. You're not even Shawanti.
Well,
At this point, Akram would stand forward. Actually, they have taken the rights, earned the mark of the Thrall Keeper, and these three, we'll point to Aras, Robin, and Amelia, have faced Cindermaw and come back alive. They are as good as Lin Qua already. There's large amount of murmuring through the crowds that gathered Shawanti. Reddy Clar's eyes look like they're ready to bulge out of his head. Krojan's eyes look like they're about ready to bulge out of his head. The elf stands passively, unchanged. Give me a second, checking something. Anyone who would like, except from Weary, who doesn't need to, roll me a perception check.
Oh, thank God. I thought the 3 was mine. Like, that just figures.
You can't even get a 3.
You right? Didn't stop me from assuming, though.
Rhea, Robin, Weary, you notice that this elf seems to be focusing on Amelia.
While Amelia's just focusing on Krojan, just like, yeah, what about it?
Mr. Elf Man, you've got the wrong half-elf. Oh, alright, yeah. So, since Rhea can't really understand what's being said, she'd probably pay attention.
Wait, is this in common or is this in Shawanti?
It's in Shawanti, yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah, so Rhea probably focus between Amelia and this elf guy.
Ross is repeating most of this in common.
Oh, thank God.
But, I mean, if you want me to do the second double talk, I can do that, you know.
As long as we've got the broad strokes, I think it's fine.
Reddy Clar, face darkens. You think that you can copy the traditions of our people and that makes you Shawanti? You think that you can just come here and demand to see that, and a hand is placed on his shoulder as the elf says nothing, but puts a hand on his shoulder, and turns and starts walking towards this very large green tent. This one right here. The clan chief takes a few deep breaths and follows the sun shaman into the tent.
We didn't demand it, did we? We asked, right?
You said the elf is the sun shaman?
Dun dun dun.
That is apparently what's happening.
Okay, alright. So, yeah, Amelia just looks over at Ross. So, is this a good thing or is this a bad thing?
I have... Hey, Satomi. What do you think?
Oh my God.
My guess is they're discussing whether or not... And she kind of hesitates. Well, what to do with us? Either they'll let you take the trials to prove yourself, or they'll disembowel us for trespassing on their territory.
Yeah.
I suppose it's also worth noting, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but... And she'll face you, Amelia. That elven man seemed particularly set on you.
She frowns for a moment, thinks back through her Rolodex of memories. Well, he might be the one that I need to talk to. I think Cloud Glider? Cloud Glider was a high elf that was supposed to be the one that should be able to help me and Annika. Maybe that's him.
You hear like a harumph from behind you. That one gave up his name when he became a sun shaman. So, if that was his name, it isn't anymore.
Well, regardless of what his name is, if he's the one that I need to talk to, then I need to.
Well, then on the bright side, either they'll decide that you can take the trials of the sun and earn the right to talk to him, or as Satomi said, they'll disembowel you. I'm safe, of course. They'd never touch a true speaker, but you... He shrugs.
She purses her lips.
Do you think it would help if we told them more? You know, I mean...
I think we should maybe let them speak. I don't think it would be good to interrupt them.
Right, okay.
Robin speaks up. It's like, I think the Shawanti and Corvosans just need to fist fight it out and get it over with after all these years.
I think fighting is what started all of this.
Yeah, I think we need less fighting and more coming together.
He shrugs and motions his thumb towards the tent and says, well, togetherness isn't helping when we're sitting here asking for them to like us.
Yeah.
Seems really frustrated right now.
Satomi kind of bristles and she goes, cities like Corvosa have been taking our land by force for generations. They're not fist-fighting us, Robin, they're killing us.
Satomi, a city is a place. It's filled with good people and bad people and in-between people. Children and women and elderly. You're counting a whole bunch of dead people as assailants when they count you as the same thing. A kid is taught this way, taught to think this way, taught to not accept. It doesn't just shreds happen overnight.
Well, you're more than welcome to tell Corvosa to stop sending the murderers, then.
Scowling at Satomi.
So, we never got a chance to talk about the Cinderlander, did we?
Satomi looks to Aras.
Maybe not right now.
Let's add that to the list of things we need to talk about.
Her eyes, narrow in confusion.
So you told me you had a list of things we needed to talk about.
No, I understand. You just changed topics so oddly. What does the Cinderlander have to do with any of this?
Well, he's killing Shorty.
Amelia immediately just starts doing the cut motion, nope, later, save it for later.
Robin rolls his eyes and is going to go stand outside of the tent.
There's a bunch of Shawanti that kind of block your path, and Krojin says from where he is, they are deliberating. you would be best to stay here until they have made a decision.
Brown looks very frustrated at this, needing air and not being allowed it.
We're outside around a campfire.
Aren't we in a tent?
No, you're outside.
No,
you're in that center
We're
of the
too
village.
close to crowds regardless.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are kind of surrounded.
It's very, very doubly angry now.
You
You're
could
right
lay on
here.
Portly.
Too close. It's gonna stand very angrily trying to be away from people, but not possible.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could find some space, just not as much as you're wanting. Several hours pass.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. It's about 4 in the afternoon now. And the two men come back out. And Reddy Clar steps forward again. You do not deserve the Sun Shaman's advice. Yet, I admit, you have earned a chance to gain it. Tomorrow morning, if you are dedicated enough, you can take the trial of the totem. What say you?
We are very privileged to be given this opportunity, and we will gladly take you up on that.
The elf stands forward and speaks for the first time. Then the trial of the totem shall begin next morning, just after dawn. Now please, all of you do have things to be attending to. And the Shoanti start dispersing. He takes another step forward. If you will come with me, I will show you to your guest yurt.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And he begins walking towards the left side of camp.
This is the elf that's leading us along.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So she, or Amelia, would take a couple of quick steps forward. I'm sorry, but, would you happen to know a high elf that goes by the name of Cloud Glider?
He studies you for a moment. Not anymore. Why?
I was told that you would be able to help me and my sister. And with that, Annika will appear, arms wrapped around Amelia.
His eyes widen. And who are you and your sister?
Amelia. My name is Amelia, and this is my sister, Annika.
Yes. Annika was the name I chose.
I'm sorry, what?
Your mother would only let me name one of you. And then he turns around and starts walking.
Wait, what? Okay, hold up. One second. Cool. God,
What are you inciting?
she's inciting the man. Like, she's trying to figure out if he's like bullshitting her somehow.
No, he seems completely honest. Continues walking to this tent over here.
She just stands there, mouth gaping, like in the middle of everything, just stops dead and like watches him as he's walking away. Complete confusion on her face.
Mary will take you very gently by the arm, lead you along.
Annika is also staring, but follows along.
Yeah, can't grab her.
Nope.
Sir?
The elf doesn't stop. The sun shaman doesn't stop walking, but does turn to look at you.
I'm curious. I'm not trying to pry. I'm just always interested in family and children. Was their mother your only child?
Their mother was not my child.
Cool. Did you have kids?
Her mom is a human, honey.
Oh, that's
You
right.
know this.
Her, your son. Wrong way, backwards, sorry.
No.
Oh. No, he wasn't your only...
I have no sons.
Oh, do you have any children?
I have
Ross.
2 daughters.
Cool.
Cool? That's not a word that's used in colloquial Corvosa.
She made it up. Don't judge her.
She did. Right then and there. She had nothing else to say. Made up the
It's
word.
a Shawanti. It's warm here. What?
I'll take it. I'll buy it.
No.
What word
God.
you used? What does it mean?
It means that I don't know what else to say, so I'll say this. But it's a positive thing, you know?
Oh my
It's
god.
not
Incredible.
It is quite warm.
Anyway.
He stops in front of the tent. This one here. You may stay here. The trial will begin at sunrise. Please make your way down to the base of the path as the sun rises, or before the sun rises over the horizon. You are welcome to wander the camp, but do not stray too far from it, or we cannot guarantee your safety. He will turn to Amelia. You deserve a lot of explanations, but there are traditions that must be seen to. Take the trial of the totem. Pass or fail, you and your sister and I will converse. But if you wish to know about Loth, you must gain the respect of my people.
She looks like she had something to say, but then it just kind of dies, and she nods with just still that deep-set frown and confusion, and Annika follows behind her with just narrowed eyes.
As you pass, he goes, "Is your mother well?"
Amelia starts to say something, and then Annika says, maybe if you'd stayed, you would know. Floats past.
If she had gone with me, I would also know. We both made decisions that day. And he turns his attention to Robin. Honored ancestor.
She looks less than amused. He will still nod his head, because he has manners.
I am curious as to the method of your resurrection. You are much more lively than most.
Inside this guy asking
Mm-hmm.
how exactly I'm walking around.
Robin.
Yep, I have no idea what he intends of me.
No clue.
Buddy.
Robin would look him up and down and shrug a shoulder and say it was a forced resurrection. And just keep kind of walking. Gives Amelia a very sympathetic look, like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know.
Oh, she looks so confused.
And with that, he will nod his head and turn and leave. You are all free until the next dawn. It's currently about 4 in the afternoon. Someone roll me a 1d4, please.
Oh, fuck. Who wants to do it?
I'll do. Or not.
Never mind. Nighttime!
All right.
I don't get a haunt. This is the only way I can have any fun with it.
Akram stretches and goes, normally, the traditions of the Linqua and the Sconqua preclude me from actually spending a night here. But I'm tired. He just goes in the tent.
Yeah, that's fair.
Satomi kind of pauses. Well, I guess I'm not technically Shawanti, so it's not a problem if I stay.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay.
Do you need me? Because otherwise I'm just gonna go take a nap.
I should point this out because it definitely looks like my players are starting to get too tied to their paladin. Your persuasion rolls generally deal with the immediate reaction. Your words have much more of an impact on the long term. So don't feel like you always have to be within 10 feet of Rhea to have a conversation. Rolling a bad persuasion check most of the time simply determines what their immediate response is, not what their eventual opinion will be. That it's much more dependent on how you as a player approaches it.
Well, being within 10 feet of Rhea doesn't do anything for persuasion anyways. It was, Rhea and Aras had talked earlier about Rhea possibly being around for a talk with Satomi. That's why I was bringing it up.
Well, right. Why was everyone trying to be around you whenever they wanted to persuade someone then? Oh, for...
Because I actually
A
have
running
a
joke.
Yeah.
All right. In any case, just want to make that clear.
Because she was better with words.
Hmm.
everyone else is awkward and has shitty charisma, so that's the reason. Well, I should say and or. Mwiri's not awkward. Her
It was
charisma
so
is just
she
not.
could roll the rolls.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because, yeah.
I think, no, I think we all should just get some rest. So.
All right. And she'll look between Ross and Satomi and then off towards Melia for a moment and hesitate, but we'll go lie down because it's been a long day in whole heavy armor.
All right. What about the rest of you? You have the whole afternoon and evening to yourselves.
So Ross is gonna sit in the at the center circle with the stones near the fire and just kind of watch life and see what the composition of the group may be, and if she recognizes any facial features of elven people.
Gotcha. Roll me 2 perception checks. One for, we'll just do this like one for the afternoon and one for the evening, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'll get to you in a moment. Who else?
At what point in the evening are we gonna just be like too exhausted to do anything, or are we?
I would say if you get to about 8 at night and you're not resting, you're gonna have to start making Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Because I mean, we're regarded as neutral for now.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mwiri would like to find where food is being prepared and help.
You're able to find where the food is being prepared, but the Shawanti that are making it give you death glares anytime you try and get close. And Ross and Satomi would both know, of course, that Skonquar are not as accepting of outsiders as the Linqua are. Not even close. Any other group probably already would have been disemboweled.
Alright, cool. Yeah, she might watch for a little bit and then go back, I guess, if nobody's gonna talk.
Alright. Anyone else?
Yeah. Robin's gonna use his bracelet to understand them and just go walk around. He needs a breather, he needs space, he needs to process his brain, he needs to calm down.
Robin, interesting thing of note, and actually, because you're using this particular ability of your bracelet, you would know this. Most of the Shawanti will stand up and nod to you as you pass. The Skonquar, as fierce as they are to outsiders, are also some of the most superstitious when it comes to undead or honored ancestors. So, unlike Mwiri, who's getting death glares for being a Shemmick, you're getting respect as you pass.
He just wants to find someone he doesn't know and stalk them for a while. No one in particular. He'll go watch kids play or something. He just needs to unwind.
Roll me an investigation check.
Sure. 17.
Okay. Robin, you make your way around the tents. Most people seem to be going about their work, doing their chores. There are children off playing outside the village. The only things of note that draw your attention, or might draw your attention, are, of course, children off in the distance that seem to be playing some game with some sort of a ball. It looks to be maybe like animal skin sewn into a circle stuffed with grass or hay. And the other thing that catches your attention is a little weird is a quite obviously female elf dressed definitely as a Shawanti, who is sitting in front of her tent and is drawing things in the dirt and muttering to herself, babbling almost.
Oh yes, that would draw his attention. We'll go look at that, see what she's drawing.
Okay. This elf has golden blonde hair and bright, brilliant green eyes. And she is drawing unknown symbols. And she is speaking in Shawanti. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. They'll gather like this, and then they'll match like that, and then once they match perfectly, it'll be wonderful.
Can I Arcana check this?
Sure, by all means.
21?
You don't know what those symbols are. They're not magical in nature. They're not Shawanti. Your companion from the bracelet has never seen them.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Who crouch down next to her and just watch her very quietly until she notices him. He won't say anything, he won't bug her, just crouches down next to her.
She continues muttering to herself, doesn't seem to notice you, and continues drawing in the dirt and draws over and gets to where your foot is, and she will actually tap your foot.
Steps back.
And begins drawing again. There, okay, yeah, no, oh, this is perfect. And starts incorporating your footprint in one of the shapes. Yes, very well done. And then these will all match together into the perfect shape. And then...
He's gonna ask in Shawanti, so are you crazy or extremely powerful? Which one are we looking at here? Maybe just artistic? Because I can't figure, and he's like gonna turn around without moving his foot. What this means?
She looks up. Oh, these are symbols. These are symbols that'll help me get what I need. If I draw them perfectly. I haven't yet, but I'm getting close. I can tell I'm getting close. Roll me an insight check.
Sure. He's really good at this with his 11.
It's not. There's a hint of madness in her eyes. She doesn't seem dangerous, but she certainly seems to have that frantic sort of babbling gaze.
Oh, he likes her. He's gonna just sit all day with her and occasionally poke little questions at her madness. He'll find it interesting, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah. So after a little while, she doesn't seem to mind your presence at all. And eventually she'll start talking to you as much as everything else. Have you met my son, William? He's wonderful, you know. He's going to be wonderful. I think he's going to be mayor or someone else very powerful. I suppose there's really no mayor, but maybe he'll be king. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe if I draw the symbols enough, maybe if I draw them perfectly. And she like brushes them all out and begins drawing them again.
Aw, okay. He'll tilt his head one side and then the other and start kind of poking around in the dirt next to her, scrolling out his own symbols. He'll just do basic spell formulas.
She seems to just incorporate your symbols into it, making small unnecessary or pointless changes, right?
Does she
Nonsensical.
look like she is a caregiver? Is anyone here with this poor mad woman?
No one is in the tent, no.
Does she look like she feeds herself?
Yeah, she doesn't look too disheveled or anything. I mean, her hair's a little unkept, but she doesn't look anorexic or covered in dirt and stuff. She definitely seems like she can at least somewhat take care of her, or someone is taking care of her. One of the two.
Is there a kid nearby?
No kids nearby, no. Several Shawanti will pass. They seem to pay her very little attention.
He will sit with her and draw on her symbols and tell her stories as long as it doesn't bother her and actually do her hair. Because, he can make the nicest braids this side of the Underdark.
Gotcha. She won't mind. Aras, in the afternoon you don't really notice anything that you're looking for, but in the evening you are kind of wandering around a little bit looking, and you come across Robin sitting next to an elven woman with blonde hair and green eyes. And you also notice, all of you, your haunts arrive because it's nighttime. Because I love the dice tonight.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Robin will keep a hand on Namara, but still hang out with this lady. He's very interested in her. She's fun.
Namara seems subdued ever since Isolanda was left back at the camp. Not angry, not sad, just very unemotional, if that makes sense.
He will pat her hand and whisper soon and drow every now and then to her.
She nods. And once in a while, she will make cutting quips. This woman's obviously insane. She's ruining perfectly good spell formulas. Honestly.
Yeah, but if you look, this one looks kind of like an elephant. Robin smiles to himself.
You always do have a weakness for the mentally unstable. Did you ever think me mentally unstable?
He almost says no and then realizes he shouldn't lie to females and says, do you think you're stable?
You did, didn't you?
He smiles a little bit.
She just sighs. Fine. Very well.
Come on, Nim. Anyone powerful can't be mentally stable. We both know that.
Sooner or later, I'm going to have the energy to be very upset at that.
He will smile and hug her and continue drawing the elephant's little stubby legs.
It seems like she's trying really hard to be angry at you, but she's just in like a funk and can't be bothered.
A good place.
Aras, your dad floats quietly behind you. And you notice Robin, Namara, and this elven woman in Shawanti dress doing something in the dirt.
I'll stand, like 15 feet or so away, and quietly whisper to my dad, "Do you recognize her?"
No, I've never seen her before.
Okay. Sure.
You want to insight that or anything?
Yeah. That's something I keep forgetting to do, because...
Why would you need to insight? Your dad said it's not her. Keep moving.
Yeah.
I only bring it up because, you do tend to forget that's the thing you can do.
Yep. It doesn't occur to me in person to do it in reality, so why would I do it in a game? I don't...
He seems uncomfortable.
Yep. I mean, she's pretty sure he knows who she is, and this is gonna go probably really bad. But it's just the dice set it up this way, so I guess it has to happen. You know? So she's going to walk up to Robin and, oh, good evening. You all learning a lot?
He smiles and nods and says, well, not so much learning. Look at this. This is quite fantastic. I'm sorry. I haven't asked your name. Sad. This is my new friend. This is Aras, and somebody who should be forgotten and not existing all the time.
Yes, friend. I'm a friend. Hi, I'm friend. I was telling Robin about my son William. He's going to be wonderful once I get all these symbols in place.
Robin pets her hair adoringly.
Oh. You have a son named Will?
Yes, in the city, Corvosa. He must be important by now, but once I get all these symbols in place, once I get them fitted, once I get them together, well, then he'll be perfect.
What do they do? What will they do once the symbols fit together?
She looks up and takes a deep in-breath. Why, they'll bring my daughter back to me, of course.
Oh.
Can I do an Arcana to see if I can figure out the source of this madness? Like, is this a natural madness? Is this a cursed madness?
I would say you can do Arcana, you could do Medicine. They would yield different answers.
Robin's not good at medicine.
This is not magical in nature.
Okay. He just looks sad and pets her.
And so bringing your daughter back to you, that's gonna help William?
Yes. She was taken from me. When I get her back, everything will be complete. Everyone will be complete. It'll be wonderful. I just have to... Oh, it's not right. She brushes the dirt away again, and behind you hear, we should go. She's obviously insane. She doesn't know what she says.
Russ sits down. Says, oh, that must have been horrible. How was she taken from you?
She stops what she's doing. She stares at the ground for a very long time. It seemed that she stopped what she was doing when your father spoke. She looks up. He took her from me.
He can't hurt you.
Yes, he can. Every night.
That's okay, that's true.
He follows you too? Oh, I'm so
Yes.
sorry. Did he take your daughter? He took mine. And my son. Did he take yours? I'm
No.
sorry.
He didn't take my daughter. I'm a little young for that.
She goes back to the ground and starts again. drawing
Robin
symbols.
starts signing to her, realizing that she can't sign.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll just say in common, maybe you should explain things to him? Should I leave?
No,
He's seeming to catch on.
Please don't. Please don't
Okay.
leave. I don't want to have a repeat of last time my dad and I didn't see eye to eye. So.
Ross, she is insane. Yes, I know her. I didn't tell you. Because I didn't want you to know that your mother was crazy. I wanted you to think fondly of her, at least.
So, ma'am, I didn't catch your name. But, you know, I'm from Corvosa, from the city. And I know a William there from the city. And he's a really smart guy. He's done a lot of great things for the city. I wonder if it's maybe the same William.
Name. Of course, where are my manners? I'm so sorry. My name is Petal.
Petal? Like flower?
Yes.
Oh.
Like a flower. My parents gave it to me. It's a beautiful name, isn't it?
It is. Very pretty name.
She nods. I was very pretty. That's why they gave me to him.
Oh?
She waves at your father
Mm-hmm.
unceremoniously.
And, then what happened?
Ross, you can't trust anything she says.
I am entitled to ask questions and formulate my own opinions.
Questions, yes, questions. I had a son named William. He was wonderful. So bright, so smart, so good.
And your daughter, her name was Arlen.
Was it? Was that her name? Yes. I think so. And she seems like she just realized something and begins drawing something in the dirt, more nonsensical shapes.
And I know the tribe gave you to him, and he took you to the city with him, right?
Yes. Giant city, so many people, so many buildings. No Shawanti.
That must have been very hard.
Yes. Hard.
And when you were there, he had a child named William, and then you got pregnant, and you had a son?
A girl. A beautiful girl. Arlen. Yes, that was her name. But he took her. He had to. It's what he said. Made a deal. Had to hide. Yes.
Did you make any deals?
Deals?
Mm-hmm.
Deals? What deals?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if you had made any deals.
No. No.
Well,
No deals.
curious. Why did he have to hide Arlen?
She begins rocking back and forth. Had to hide. Made a deal with powerful, evil spirits. Aras, you can't trust what she says. She lies. Made a deal.
So did you.
Made a deal for power. Was so happy about it, so sure, so positive. But he couldn't. He couldn't uphold his end. Had to hide. Had to hide from those he made the deal from. Needed her. Needed my daughter. He took my daughter.
What, do you know what this deal was? What
His
the
soul.
deal he made?
His soul.
His soul for...
Power. Wealth. Me. I was given to him because of his power and wealth. But every deal with evil spirits has a price. Has a terrible price that he didn't want to pay. So he hid. He hid using my daughter. It's fine. It's fine. When I make these symbols perfectly, she'll be back.
Ross kind of touches her hand and looks. And so I have to ask a question, GM.
Mm-hmm.
Are Ross's eyes the same kind of green?
Not Aras's.
Okay.
Arlen's.
Okay. Yes. I'm just asking because.
Yes, they do seem familiar. Yes.
All right. Well, what if your daughter had to change her form?
Change her form.
Mm-hmm.
Change her form. Yes. Become a cloud. And then she could float anywhere she wanted. Oh, Arlen. To fly.
That would be nice. But what if, say, she became a dwarf?
Dwarf? No. No, she was like me.
But if she had to hide?
Hide. Hide?
Mm-hmm.
Robin scrawls a few things in the dirt. And he says, I think the symbols are starting to match right. Very quietly to her.
She nods vigorously and, takes more of what you've done and kind of draws into it. Hide. Oh, she should hide. Oh, she should hide, my Arlen. She needs to hide for what looks for her. For what looks for her.
Well, Arlen, Ross kind of looks at Robin like, I don't know how the hell to say this. And how?
Robin slowly reaches under her face and lifts her chin up and says very quietly, what if your daughter had to hide in the guise of a dwarf and you finally just got the symbols right? I think you got the symbols right.
She stops and looks at you. And looks at Aras. Looks back to you. Looks back to Aras.
He says, tell her your name, Ross. Your real name, the old name.
My old name was Arlen Osler. It's a name I can't use anymore.
Rowan continues to whisper, she came home. She's just hiding like that.
Arlen?
Once upon a time.
She gets up on both knees, and cups your hand in both hers, or face in both her hands. Stares at you for a very long, uncomfortable time. Arlen?
Yeah.
Oh. And she falls back, completely in shock. You have to go. You have to hide. You have to hide somewhere deep, 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 very deep where they can't find you.
Who's they?
Demons. He made a deal with demons.
I know.
You don't know. No. They want his soul. They want it, but they can't find it. They can't find it because they can't find you. If they find you, they find his soul. And they're looking for you, Arlen. They're looking for you. You have to hide.
I am. I'm hidden. I have some magical items that keep me hidden.
He took you from me, Arlen.
And now I'm here.
She gets back on her knees and crosses over to you and hugs you tightly.
Oh. And Aras hugs her back. It's okay.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. Not to you. But to her.
He shrugs. You still serve your purpose.
Yeah, well, for now. I have a lot of friends. And I'm gaining more by the day.
You will serve your purpose.
What purpose is that? Robin stands up.
To live. And to keep what's inside of her safe. So that they can't find her. After all, that should be what all of you want. Because what's hunting her is beyond your abilities.
Now, maybe. But the more you keep not giving me enough details, I'm making more and more friends. I'll find out soon enough.
Details. For someone that's so smart, you're very dim-witted. Haven't you pieced it together yet, you foolish girl?
No, I haven't. Maybe you can break it down for me. And use small words. It'll help me understand.
He stares at you. You're a vessel. Nothing more. You keep me hidden. And you will continue to do so, because to stop doing it will most certainly mean your death.
And by having Min there, you would be hidden as well?
He throws his head back and laughs. Finally, the genius gets it. You know, your brother figured this out a long time ago.
I mean, he, had a lot head start on, I mean, he's older than I am. Come on! And, oh, yeah, you talk to him. There's that, too.
It's because he was worth talking to. One doesn't talk to their containers.
Sure. And so, where are you now? Are you being tortured by a different demon? How many deals did you make with demons, Dad?
He pinches his nose. You truly are stupid, aren't you? I'm not being tortured, Arlen. I lied to you.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
Oh.
When you're not, here.
Blissfully not in the thralls of a demon's control.
Cool. That's good to know. Because it just means when I get some time here, we're gonna go hunting a few different demons. Why not just add you to the list?
You really don't learn, do you? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Okay.
Ooh,
24.
nice. You take half of this.
Oof.
Jesus.
Yep. Cool.
As he racks your mind through the magic, you will continue to survive and live. That is all you're good for.
Yeah, I got that down, it seems.
As he racks your mind and you obviously shudder visibly from the pain, your mother suddenly shrieks, "You leave her alone!"
It's okay.
And she starts, throwing dirt at him. "You don't touch her!" And starts freaking out, trying to swipe and claw, and she can't touch him, but she continues to try. "You don't touch her!" Starting to draw attention from the other.
I'm gonna calm her down before she hurts herself by just trying to grapple her other Robin shitty at it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
With
Oh no, I'm gonna turn around and just hold her and be like, no, calm down. I'm gonna stop her from going after him because I'm scared that he's gonna turn around and hurt Ross again.
Sure, she's not very strong, so it's not hard to do.
And then he'll hush her and turn around to face Aras.
He can't. She just starts mumbling to herself.
Aras, do me a favor and take this woman to Muri. Stay with her. Get Amelia and Annika while you're there to make sure waves his hand. Things aren't happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Robin, both you and Aras hear from behind you. I'll be honest, I like his style. It's a really clever way to avoid your part of the contract.
Robin grumbles.
Oh, what? It is. It's incredibly clever. Why, if I had a few children of my own, I might have tried the same thing.
Claire's down at Amara. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying an asshole like this doesn't deserve that sort of power. Aras, to Muri. Very firmly, and he'll storm the fuck out of there. And he's going to go hang out in the desert and carve symbols of necromancy to try and resurrect their spirits over and over. Absolutely fruitlessly.
Uh-huh.
But he wants to summon one of their spirits and beat the shit out of it. Like, he'll kill a squirrel if he has to try and put the soul in it. He's just mad and trying everything. He's furious.
Which spirit?
He knows that they're already bound to other people and it won't work, but he's going to try over and over for Aras's dad.
Oh, I see.
Amelia's haunt. And he's just going to try and summon him over and over like an idiot.
Roll.
Kick it, shout, throw dirt.
Yeah. Well, Aras, what do you do?
I take my mother to the visitors' camp, to where Muri is.
She has basically broken down and you have to half carry her.
Yep.
Muri, you're resting inside the tent at this point as they wouldn't help you make food. You see Aras come in, almost cradling an older... well, actually, no, she's an elf, so she wouldn't really look older. A small, frail, blonde-haired elf who is crying and gibbering almost nonsensically.
She's in a lot of distress, but she's also... Well... Maybe... stress can make you think funny things.
It's okay. She hits to the ground. If I draw the right symbols, they won't find you. And she starts drawing symbols in the dirt of the yurt. Right, that rhymes.
Mary looks up at Aras and goes, "What is this?"
It's
I guess.
my mom. She's rather tortured and tormented by what my dad did.
Looks over at this woman.
How I now have to hide as a dwarf.
Yes. Oh, yes. She's not really a dwarf. She's an elf, or a human elf. She's a helf. She's my daughter, Arlen, the helf. And she begins drawing symbols in the dirt.
Mary looks over at Aras and her haunt. Has she always been like this?
The drawing the symbols in the dirt, that's the normal. Yeah. I feel like she was probably a bit more sane before she met my dad, but he has a way of, well, you've met other members of my family. He has an interesting way of destroying.
You would be wise to be more respectful of Aras.
You're right. I'm staying over here being a good vessel.
Mary shares a look with Paula, like, if I get too riled up, you have to hold me back. And we'll go over to this woman and gently crouch down and take her by the elbow. What is your name, dear?
Petal. My parents named me that. It's a beautiful name.
That is a lovely name, yes. Here, don't you come help me. I will make food.
Oh, I can make food. I used to cook. Oh, I used to make meals for my William.
Well, why don't you come tell me about it? I like to learn. Maybe you can teach me a favorite dish.
She will follow you.
So I threw it in chat, and I want to ask out loud: is this?
Oh yeah, I'm sure
yeah,
we're woken you
okay.
up. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, Rhea. I was actually gonna. That's the next person I was gonna try and find you.
Rhea was sleeping
I
right
would
in
love to
tent,
make-
so.
Yeah. I would love to make a medicine check at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe with Rhea's help.
By all means, maybe with Rhea's
Rhea or
help, give it
Paula?
advantage.
Rhea or Paula, doesn't matter.
Well, Paula can't actually give you aid. Rhea can.
That-
Rhea will get over, very confused as to whatever the fuck is
Yeah.
happening right now.
You're lucky Paula ain't hitting you for 14 d8 of psychic damage, Murray.
Yeah, that's really nice. Advantage, medicine, 23.
Okay, so you've dealt with a lot of people before and mental illnesses as well. She seems to be suffering from severe anxiety. She's not quite insane in the sense that insanity suggests the mind has broken, right? She is unhinged and could go either way, if that makes sense. She's not quite insane, but she's really walking that line.
Gotcha. Now, so in terms of D&D mechanics, we treat mental illness as a regular illness. Do we treat it as something chronic? What spells would be able to even temporarily help her? Restorations? Either one of them?
I am not quite sure. Hang on.
Calm emotions.
Yeah, calm emotions would help.
Go
Greater
for it,
restoration, I believe.
I
cures
think
insanity.
so too. I believe I'm checking right now, but I think I've looked this up before. I believe it does cure insanity.
Look, we have the materials. We can just kill her and revivify her. Death cures all. Except for like Vistani curses, but that's not here or there.
Are you volunteering?
Correct. Yeah. No. Greater restoration spell or more powerful magic is required to rid a character of indefinite madness.
Gotcha. Cool. So, Moira continues to talk to this woman. I assume that it'll take her some time to sort of gauge the depth of how deep this goes and how far gone she is. Makes a nice meal, offers her tea, gets her calm, gets her to talk about the things that she likes. Talks to her about children. Yes, how wonderful they are growing up. Swap stories. And after a while, when it's very clear that she's calm, and I assume that it takes a little bit of time to sort of get her talking about other things and get her occupied.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look over to Ross. If you wouldn't mind stepping outside for a moment, I'd like to try something.
Oh, okay, sure. You wouldn't by chance know where Amelia is?
She's pacing somewhere.
She's just pacing constantly.
He jerks his thumb over her shoulder like, where you left her?
Oh, yep. I see her now. Sorry, I should have just turned around. Okay. Bye.
So she waits until both of the nasty haunts are out of range.
Mm-hmm.
And then she will use her prayer beads to cast Greater Restoration.
So, Petal was holding a drink, or like a hot drink that you'd given her in one hand and drawing.
Oh yeah, Mary reaches out, puts a hand under whatever she's holding, touches her shoulder, and says, "You have been wonderful. I can tell that you care very deeply about your children. And I think for that, for guarding her as well as you are able, I would like to give you a gift in return. Perhaps some clarity. Cast Greater Restoration. Catch whatever she drops."
She doesn't drop anything. In fact, her grip on the cup becomes more firm. Her eyes widen. She blinks. My thoughts are clear. What did you do?
I am a healer by trade, and the mind is just as much a part of the body as any other.
She nods slowly. I see.
Are you alright?
She looks up at you. My daughter. Where is Arlen?
She is not as you once knew her.
I know. She is a dwarf, or pretending to be.
She is a dwarf now.
Her eyebrows, like, squished together. How is that possible?
I wonder if that is a story that should come from me or her.
She nods.
She-
Then I will ask
has-
her.
She nods. She has chosen a new name, should you wish to acknowledge it.
Aras. Yes. The undead one said that name. Where is he? He was very pleasant.
He is, isn't he? Unusual. But I think you might want to give him some time. He will return when he is ready.
I see. Arlen's father. She closes her eyes. That monster, is that behind her all the time? Or was that in my head?
Mary will, sort of in a displaying motion to Paul. We are cursed at the moment. I am very lucky that I had someone watching over me to take the place of that which would have hurt my heart to see. The rest, well, they're called haunts, and I think that is an apt description. And I'm afraid they come around once a day, and will continue to do so until we find a way to remove them.
Well,
I beg you. She takes Petal's hand. I beg you, do not antagonize him. That he can hurt her very greatly.
Yes, I saw. I do not wish to see him again. I will stay here until he is gone.
It will be only a few hours.
She nods. And then I have much to discuss with my daughter. Oh, what's she like?
Mary's eyes soften. She is very, very brave.
And she goes, have you met my sons? Sons. 2 of them. I have... Oh no.
Mary nods again. I have met one of your sons and heard of the other.
You know of the other. I had forgotten. No, I chose to forget. Oh, I have so much to explain, but I don't want to see him. Everything he's done, all of it. What is in her head, what became of her brother, all of it is his fault.
Yes. And I hope that he will answer for it in time. But for now, I hope that you will get to know her. She is wonderful. And William, too, though he is far from us at the moment. I have only just begun to know him.
She nods. Tell me about them. And you can choose to tell her what you'd like. We're going to go ahead and end the session here. Next session, I believe, Aras, you and your mom might have a very long conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys will do the trial of the totem.
Yeah.
Robin?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, no spirits were summoned.
Oh, I figured
I
not.
know.
He's just aware that the one thing he has won't work and he's throwing a hissy fit.
And like Namara, even once in a while, Robin, you know this won't work.
There's just lots of drow cursing.
Mm-hmm.
It's that temper.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we'll end that session here. Next week, you guys have a trial to undertake. And some conversations to be had. So, until then, you guys take care. Bye-bye, everyone!
Bye!
Bye.